Hi guys, we're the 732 review crew. I'm Joe.
I'm Mike.
I'm Mikey.
Today we are watching season 4, episode 8, titled The One-Eyed Man. That could only mean one thing.
That could be like 30 different
Holden's
things.
gonna lose an eye.
He'd look sick with an eye patch.
I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty piratey thing to have one eye.
Oh, that is a piratey. Wow, okay, good. Okay, all right, a piratey thing.
Does Philippe have one eye?
But I prefer if Holden had an eye patch, to be honest.
He would look bad.
Naomi's
That's what I'm
son
saying.
have one eye?
Just have him look like Ashford at the end of that.
What if like
show.
what if like Naomi has one eye this whole time and she has a cybernetic eye?
It's two eyes, technically, then.
No, she only has one biological.
All right.
eye.
Well, let's find out. Oh, last episode was we had a lot of questions added to the pile of questions that we already have, and really not too many answers, as we learned.
No answers.
No answers.
Everything is just getting worse.
The ship was blown up. Self-sabotage detonation destroyed the Marines. There's infection in the eyes. Why are they tugging what's going on with the lithium? Mike wants to know.
There's still proto-molecule on the ship. Yeah. What's going on with Mars? Why are they decommissioning the terraform?
Why is the moon melting?
Why is Mars working with the belt? Potentially?
Let's find out.
What's going on, man?
There's only one way for us to find out. That's to watch this next episode. So if you made it this far, thank you for joining us as we begin this episode. As we've been going through the Expanse for a while. If you've been with us for that entire journey, we do appreciate you. You guys are an awesome community. If you're new here, we do hope
we hope you enjoy your viewing experience.
Thank you. As we do continue through season 4 of The Expanse, if there's anything we can do to improve your experience, let us know. Otherwise, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to begin this episode in 3, 2, 1. And thanks for watching.
And don't forget
To check out the Discord.
Yeah, there it is, right there. Laid out. You see, she has a picture of her son right there too.
You never noticed.
Oh, she loves her son.
And her jewelry.
Oh, they.
Broadcast the attack.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Truly is a tragedy on all sides. The OPA is our ally. Peace.
You didn't care about the
Our nation
OPA
is
before.
essential
Shut up,
for the
Nancy.
colonization of the New World.
She didn't.
Ma'am, General McCourt is here to see you.
Send him in.
Please don't resign.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, General. I know this has been a rough day for you.
Yes, ma'am. One of the most difficult days of my career. Madam Secretary.
I resign.
It is.
I'm here to tender my resignation.
General, you do not need to fall on your sword over this.
I understand that's how the public will perceive it, but that's not what I'm doing. I've always followed your orders to the letter, but I cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve a leader who recklessly puts Marines in the line of fire for her own gain.
We were hunting a terrorist.
Yeah, wait a second.
Who had to be brought to justice.
12 soldiers. Dozens of innocent civilians died. To boost your poll numbers, you may be able to justify your actions, but I cannot.
Yikes.
He's right.
I think the husband realized that too in the last conversation they had. Where she's like, she'll do whatever it takes. Hey, in the flesh too. It's been like at least a season.
Where's Dawes, bro?
He's looking kind of uncut, right?
Good to see you.
You promised to hold your temper.
I did. You gave Marco's location to the Earthers and got dozens of innocent Belters killed.
Marco rigged that ship to blow and kill everyone. He set us up.
And you took the bait!
Oh,
Blinded by your self-imposed dependence on the Inners.
It appeased the Earthers and kept our hands clean in the eyes of the OPA factions who supported Marco.
The other factions would have backed us. And the video he is now broadcasting is going to rally thousands of Belters to his side.
And your bullshit statement blaming the UN will rally thousands more. You turned Marco into a goddamn hero.
I trusted you with my vote, and you chose to let him go.
She cast the right vote. She saw the larger picture unfolding in that airlock. And she made the correct decision, difficult as it was. We all have enough blame to share. And even more problems to solve, so politics be damned.
I love Ashford's character. Like,
He's really good.
This station is the backbone of the Belt's economic future. We must do whatever we have to protect it.
You can do it without me.
What?
I quit.
Yikes.
Damn. Just like that. I love that she greeted him with a fucking sucker punch.
She like pushed Ashford out of the way for it too.
I also love that interaction between the two of them. Like, hey, you said you'd not lose your temper. Come on.
What's happening? Holden?
They're disposing of the bodies.
He's got to be so tired at this point.
They're literally everywhere.
What do you even do?
Cry softly.
How's it going down there?
Terrible.
Another belter wandered off. One of us needs something to go right.
Is that James Holden losing hope?
I think he's been kind of depressed for like a whole season.
Except with Amos, right? Amos is
in his feels. He's, you know.
He lost his best friend, Amos.
Get him off me! Get him off me! Get him off! Hey, easy, easy. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Easy.
Pain, drugs?
Yeah, sedatives.
Amos?
Yeah.
Easy?
Got them all.
He can't see. He can't see.
Got them all. They're dead.
I'm just sending a message to the rest of them. Make sure they don't keep coming.
Oh, what's up on the corner of his eye? It's like green.
Can't
Borrow
see.
the torch. I might need it.
I'm keeping it.
one right there.
And they're all on the roof of the tarp.
Yep.
Holden?
Yeah.
Everybody except for Holden is blind.
Yeah.
The slugs secrete a powerful neurotoxin that immediately paralyzes humans and causes respiratory failure upon contact with our skin.
Yikes.
I don't know. Maybe your immunity has something to do with your multi-parent genetics. But that still doesn't help us.
It finally came back!
We've had an update from the Edward Israel. They said tomorrow the waters above us would have receded enough so that we can build camp on the surface.
That's great.
He's gonna build it by himself?
Can't get everyone out here from the only one who can see. When we leave here, we're all leaving together.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
Ooh, he said the title of the episode. They like terraforming towers. Is that a sky?
You're probably sleeping with that guy.
Does Mars have...
What's the rush?
I got a job interview.
You didn't mention anything last night.
Yeah, ice mining. Out on Europa. I didn't say anything because I didn't want...
Isn't that where the gang was mining there with the first ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the package?
I wasn't provided with that information. For the money we're getting, it doesn't matter.
You mean we're getting paid not to ask questions, is that it?
It'll be weapons or a body, and she's not gonna be fine with it.
Definitely weapons. Is that just a space winch?
Slack and tightens too fast, the stress will snap it.
If that happened, we still have time to bring everyone from the Barb here.
No.
Hey, Naomi. We're approaching the Barb. It is time for us to make our way down.
Hey, she wanted this.
Cable just 800 meters.
No safety
margin. I meant to tell you this sooner. Thanks for hating your parents. You might save us all from being fucked.
Dude, the moon's getting worse.
Yeah, it is.
How's there sparks in space? Because there's no oxygen.
I don't care about that. I care about the moon.
Giving you food and meds to help the belters, but at some point we're going to run out. And we're going to have to cut our losses.
Holden!
What happened?
I think someone walked away. That way.
Amos? No.
Amos!
No, I knew it was him.
Is Amos gonna find the secret temple room?
Or is he going crazy?
Jesus Christ!
What's he doing? Is he just going crazy because he can't see?
Could be. Damn, his eyes look crazy.
He can't see.
Sorry.
Holden's putting so much effort in for these people.
Amos, look at me.
I was supposed to do that.
As long as we're still breathing, we're alive. I can't lose you.
Man, despair is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
He lost his sight. I mean, he's, you know, that would do that to me too, probably.
He can't defend himself or anyone else.
He can't assess the situation anymore. Like he does, you know?
I've been looking
It is a
for you.
crazy
I
view.
checked every bar on the station.
I drink when I'm angry, not when I'm sad.
Yo, smart girl.
I hope Marco's wrong about our future, but I fear he's not.
Marco is a nihilist in the guise of a patron.
What a good analysis.
I have seen blood spilt my entire life, and I have spilt enough myself to know that the future, our future, cannot be built on violence.
I'd offer you the job of running this place, Kay.
Yeah, he did. But I declined. I have more pressing matters.
Like what?
I am going to hunt down Marco and kill him.
Pirate after a pirate.
Interesting way to start a future of peace.
No, for this mission, I am going to need a good XO.
Oof.
The job is yours.
Oh, yeah.
If you want.
Take it.
I like their friendship.
Take it. They grew it so well. Remember we thought he was going to take everything from her?
And he's only gotten better and better as a character.
Yeah.
They're the future of the belt, those two. Are actually,
Yes.
I don't know, actually, if Ashford is kind of old. Past of the belt.
Look at modern day politics. Stop. Just because you're 85 doesn't mean you can't run shit.
Bobby, this is my
Oh,
wife.
he's kids.
Catelyn, this is Bobby. She does consulting with the department.
Oh, see how tall she is?
Yeah, she is.
It's about the job. Something's not right. It's too easy and there are too many unknowns.
We're not walking away.
What are you talking about?
Those planets are habitable. There's no reason why Mars should continue terraform. You think all those scientists and engineers are going to keep creating an atmosphere that won't be finished for another century when they can go work on another planet already with air they can breathe?
Yeah.
Mars died the moment they discovered those new worlds. I was a good Martian my entire life because I wanted my children to get their share of the rewards. Well, one way or another, I'm going to make sure they get what they deserve. If you want out, just say so. You don't owe me anything anymore.
Oh, wow. He went from being an absolute scumbag to like a real person.
Yeah, you're right.
I think she made him his money's worth. Though.
Well, he also kind of revealed his true nature.
That's what I'm saying.
It's related to his past somehow.
Back in Baltimore.
So he was blindfolded as a child.
When I was 5, I lived in a basement, and I'd have nightmares. And when I woke up and opened my eyes, everything was still black. That's when they came in.
Oh, he was blindfolded as a child for situations.
I thought I was dead. There was nothing I could do about it. There's nothing we can do now except sit in the dark and wait to die.
People like us deserve a say in how we go out.
That's all I ever wanted.
There has to be some reason why I can still see.
What if it's not your blood? What if your blood is normal, but it's your vitreous humor that isn't?
The what, yeah?
Yeah, what?
My what?
Your eye fluid.
Oh,
Oh, dude, I could never.
A little fluid to analyze.
Oh.
Just don't go in too far.
I can't. Eye needles are the only ones that bother me.
Here you go. Here comes the plane.
Please stop it.
Here comes the plane.
Please.
Boop. And his eye pops out. We're not man.
How long do you think it's going to take until...
His protomolecule and was like, come on, let's say it.
Glucose concentrating 1580 would trace his plastic metabolites.
It's because he has cancer.
What?
He's cancer, that's why.
It?
Have precancerous cells that could become life-threatening if
His
not treated.
cancer's shaped his cells, so he can't be affected.
He's got cancer from arrows.
Rated on arrows, so full of oncocytals.
The drugs! Oh, it's the oncocytal drugs! Oh! Jeez!
I love that he knows medical terms because Bandit's just sitting there like, what? And Mikey's like, cancer!
The anti-cancer meds are what is killing the organisms.
You figured it out.
Boom!
You're not special. You're actually
It has
handicapped.
to be the abnormality we're looking for.
His anti-cancer meds kill everything.
I just need you to read some information off your patch and help me gather up some chemicals.
He's like, I can't actually see it.
Oh my god, the cancer came back!
I like her character a lot too.
Apparently the book version of her flirted with Holden every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like it could be a thing.
It seems like they wrote that out for the show, but they still left
They
like
did
the
because everybody
attention.
that was the best thing everybody said that they wrote out.
She still like dots on him though.
Nancy Gow's there.
I'm sorry, memorials are never easy.
Talk about your son.
She's trusting her gut.
I know each of these Marines was special to you. But I don't know why. Only you do. My son, Chernobyl, was a Marine.
Yeah.
He was also killed by the OPA. When he died, all I wanted to know was who was responsible. Who was the person I could hate? But it is my fault that they died. My job is to keep the people of this planet safe. And I failed to do that for your loved ones. I failed all of you, as a mother and as a leader. So know that I am to blame. And all I can say is, I am truly sorry.
Why is she looking at her so intently?
I think I see some sympathy in her eyes.
Yeah.
Because of her son.
And then she stopped being just...
It does look fucking awesome, doesn't it?
I got an orientation meeting I gotta get to.
What for?
Oh, he's gonna be on the ice ship. Oh no.
No.
I got placed in the terraforming project.
Oh, okay. He's going to the ring?
Got the third highest score in the chemical engineering.
They were talking about that, remember? It's a bright future. And
yeah.
Except if he knew what she now knows, he wouldn't be so stoked about it.
Well, he might be sent to different planets. He also stole his technology that he's gonna be using.
You can talk then?
Of course.
I'm not sure what kind of toppings you like on your waffles. I just got everything. Butter, syrup.
That's a nice to-go container.
Whipped cream.
Did you get the job?
Let's eat and we'll talk.
So that's a yes then.
Thought we were cool, yeah.
Good for you. But if you're in such a rush to leave, you should probably just go now. I'm not doing anything. You're the one leaving.
He just wants to work, dude.
I want you to come with me.
What?
Maybe she can answer an SOS now.
You're still buying into the bullshit. Look around you. The dream of Mars is dying.
So stay on there and get yours. That's the answer?
Man, he brought waffles. What are you doing, Bobby?
They're getting cold.
And soggy.
Ugh.
Everything we've ever fought for has been for nothing.
You really believe that?
See what's here when you get back.
I will. I hope you're still here too.
Oh. Damn. Disarming comment on the way out.
Yeah, no, he's a real one, dude. He handled that like a fucking pro.
He's like, I hope you're still here. I'll hit you up. Bye.
I'd like to think I would have done the same thing, but the one thing differently, I would have taken the waffles.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
You don't deserve the chocolate chip.
At least like half of them.
Is this the Tynan?
Exo Draper.
It's the Tynan.
Or Exo Drummer. There's too many D names.
Draper Drummer.
Draper Drummer.
Two best girls.
Damn, you're gonna leave Avasarala out like that, Mikey?
A gift for you.
Oh, look at that.
Is it the Earther liquor?
Oh, thank you.
That looks like New
Toast
Amsterdam.
the crew before we set off.
I'm a gift for your send-off.
Not Exo Drummer.
Not coming.
I've worked for both Anderson Dawes and Fred Johnson. Big men with big dreams.
Work for yourself for once.
Now, what are you going to do?
Stay out of politics.
Well, then will you do me a favor? Hold on to this until I finish the mission.
Oh, it's a death flag! No! Ah.
I don't think it's a death flight.
Death flag? It's a death flag that she's gonna have to kill Marco because he killed fucking Ashford. It's a death flag.
He's such a fucking badass. It's like, this guy's a problem. I'm gonna have to go.
And Joe's doing a deflecting comment, see?
Yeah, but how the fuck did you infer that, Mikey?
Because every single TV show or movie where they're like, here, and they're like, nah, give it to me when I get back.
Not every single one.
And it's most of the war shows. It's like,
so are you saying Ashford's a pussy?
It's like, we're gonna get married.
You're saying he's gonna die.
No, I'm saying that Marco's.
So you don't believe in him?
Marco's
I'm disappointed in you. You should believe in.
I think Mikey just got his confirmation.
You should believe in Ashford, bro.
My thing says Ashford dies loyal to the belt. What is he doing right now?
Living.
Dying loyal to the belt.
He didn't accept the gift. He's gonna die.
That's how TV show tropes work, okay? I don't make the rules.
Bringing her home.
You think they told him it's only 800 meters and not a kilometer.
No, definitely not.
Oh my, wait, I didn't notice.
They said
What? That was like a very significant moment.
Said it, and she was like, "It'll be fine."
Another dot's on the moon. What is happening?
Is it the same moon?
I hate it.
I'm gonna give her a little thrust. Hang tight.
Oh, true.
Naomi.
I feel like you should not be right next to the tail strap.
You should not.
Yeah.
Last thing you need is to snap in your face and really rip you through space.
It's only an entire freighter spaceship plus an entire freighter spaceship full of lithium.
That's so cool, this shot. We've come a long way with the ship.
Actually, it's a gunship.
Hot dog! Oh wait, Holden had to set this all up himself, probably because they were all blown.
Yeah.
When you see my blowtorch, could you bring it back to me?
Yeah, you can find it yourself. Dr. Okoye figured out a treatment for your eyes.
Really?
He's prepping to treat everyone.
Mercury better not do a Mercury dick move and be like, we're not giving it to the Belters.
He just admitted too that he had lost faith.
Well, yeah.
I can say it took him fun.
You can say whatever you want.
Back. Woo!
Good news is now contagious. We figured I had to restore everyone's vision. Cancer meds for why I was immune.
Something good finally came out of being on errors.
All we did was buy ourselves more time.
And that's what we're going to keep on doing.
If he didn't get cancer, they'd all be dead.
If he wasn't on Eros, he wouldn't have got cancer. If he wasn't on Eros, there probably wouldn't be this happening.
Well, if he wasn't on Eros, there probably wouldn't be humanity anymore.
He's the
chosen one.
The only one.
Mikey, where were you on that harmony?
On a backup. You're now winning 20 points in the lead, Avasarala, as Nancy Gao has dropped out of the race.
You know she's not.
I know, targeted her the opposite way.
But our Secretary General's words to the families of the Marines and her honesty for accepting the blame for her missteps show why she is such an honorable
Yeah.
Yeah, Nancy.
Do you have any comments on the new images from New Terra?
Do they change your position on the ring gate and explore
What new
the world?
images?
No comment at this time. Is the correct answer, Nancy?
UN spokesperson has condemned the media for the irresponsible release of classified information and said that an investigation of
And now Avasarala's right.
Oh, did the general do it?
I said I want to be alone.
Did you leak the images from New Terra?
Yes.
You said the last thing you wanted to do was unnecessarily scare the planet.
I did. But now it was necessary.
Because you're scared to lose.
I had to change the narrative. Now Nancy Gower doesn't have a
She wants to win no matter
platform
what.
to stand on.
You're inciting fear and hysteria to cover up your own mistake.
At the memorial, they saw me as the caring matriarch you told me to be. And now they know I was right to be cautious about exploring the new world. You wanted me to play this game. So I did. You don't get to be upset with me because I didn't play by your rules.
You used our son's death for political advantage.
He yelled at her. He's never yelled at her.
What I said about Charnapol? That wasn't a lie.
Yeah, everybody better get some of those drugs, Doctor, okay? Give Mercury them last.
Amos brought his little kid brother.
They're helping everyone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they've all been through a severely traumatic event, so.
This planet is terrible to live on. We need to leave.
Careful, slugs can still kill you, though.
This is Mercury. Has the light shuttle been prepared with a proximity detonator?
Oh my god, Mercury!
That's so toxic.
Dude! Oh, here comes Miller. Yay, he's back finally.
Yeah!
He's flipping switches, man, like a monkey trying to turn an elevator on. Oh,
what?
It's broken!
Don't you dare. Are you...
Stop it, Joe.
What's going on? Oh my god!
Stop it, Joe.
The slugs corrupted the protomolecule.
Oh man.
Alright. Hey guys, this is season 4, episode 8, titled "The One-Eyed Man: The Expanse Reaction Discussion."
And we actually got an answer to why it was titled that.
Yes, we got a couple answers.
Murtry had a moment.
Yes,
his little prophetic.
We also saw him at the end, like the shuttle's still rigged as a bomb, right?
Yeah. Well, he was.
But what if he was having regrets?
He wasn't.
He's not.
It didn't sound like it.
It seems like, before we get into our whiteboard discussion, Murtry, when things were very drastic and dreary and terrible, he was all about work together, save each other, blah 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 blah.
But it was all an act. He was only doing it out of survival instincts.
Yes, because he knew if he didn't, then first off, Holden wouldn't help him, and who else? He's the only one that could see. We'll get to that.
Well, hold on. He's got a overriding motive to get the Belters off the planet. That we all agree on, that we all know. Mm-hmm. But at the moment, like he said, priorities change because everyone was blind. It doesn't matter how much money he's got if he dies to a neurotoxic slug while blind in a tomb.
Yeah.
So I think at the moment he actually was like, fine, we can help them, because I don't think he actually has anything against the Belters. It's just that he has a massive motivation to get them out.
No, he just gets paid more if they're gone.
Right, but I don't think he actually like despises them. He despises the people who blow up a ship.
Yeah.
But the normal Belters, he just wants them gone.
Well, he still has that generic inner racism towards the Belters.
Well, we also know he does. He's still human to a degree because he offered Amos, his girlfriend, like he's willing to split the He's willing to split the money. Like he said that straight up, and
there's enough money.
It didn't seem like there were ulterior motives there. He was just telling her the fact of the matter, and he hadn't shared that with her previously. So
now,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But or was that just to motivate her to try to stay on his side?
Now the question is, where my theory falls apart, is why is he still blowing them up if he's getting them off the planet? Because it's the only way.
I think maybe he's just preparing just in case he has to.
That's what. I hope he's not.
That's what he said originally. It was just a backup in case they tried to do anything.
Exactly. Now, moving into the whiteboard discussion for this episode, we're gonna start. Let's look.
I was off with Bobby wanting to get off Mars. Yeah. It seems like Bobby absolutely wants to stay on Mars. So I erased that one, and I actually put that I think she's going to join forces with Avasarala, maybe not directly for her, but in the idea of keeping people out of the portal.
It seems like she's really lost hope, and I mean,
well, she's lost her sense of. Remember,
she said it. Everything we fought for was for nothing.
We met Bobby. She was an ultra nationalistic Marine whose only goal was to give it to Earth because they have what's coming to them. She just wanted to prove her faith to Mars. Be a good Martian Marine, do her job, go back home, and then maybe help with either the terraforming project when she got home or this.
Yeah,
but. In her time that we've seen her, she's committed treason twice. Now working for a crime lord of some sort in SI.
She's losing sight of who she is.
Exactly.
Only because of the circumstances surrounding her.
And when her hookup partner buddy guy is
left.
He's like...
She's having a conflict
with herself. Europa. That's literally... It almost sounded like, when he invited her to go with him, which means, maybe she would have got a job and stuff. That's exactly what our crew was doing in... the first episode.
Ice mining
on Europa. And we know there's Martians on that ship because, first off, Alex was a Martian that was aboard that ship. So she could have went out there and got a job. Hell, she could have answered a distress call and, been the James Holden 2.0. But we that was a joke. Sorry. But we never know. But what it seems like right now is that she's doing is she's just staying on Mars, like you said, because she has no idea what she wants to do. But I think she will leave Mars. And why will she leave Mars? I don't think she's going to leave Mars to go do stuff with factions. I think she's going to go colonize with, she may join maybe she'll join like as a security chief, like, Murtry, and she'll be the security for, the Martians that are going to explore the new planet.
I mean, that's not
a possibility.
That's actually a pretty good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And that's my thought. But the next thing,
Avasarala's getting divorced.
Yeah, we both.
She went over a line. Her husband's not dealing with it. There's going to be a divorce.
She used her dead son. I mean, she was being truthful with her feelings.
Sure.
But she used her dead son as a way to win favor politically.
And she softened Nancy Gow to make a statement saying something positive about her,
and then followed up,
literally sucker punched her in the face with the last card she had left to play, which was the actual reality of what is going on.
On New Terra.
Yes.
Well, the planet exploded and everyone is now dealing with terrible space bugs and slugs.
Well, the big thing is
they don't even know any of that because there's a massive delay. All they know is there was a giant. They literally got news of the explosion, from what we understand, at least 16 hours after the fact.
Now, we're this close to humanizing Avasarala, because I will be honest, this entire series, she kind of hasn't really been humanized. She's been cutthroat politician. Earth comes first, and then after Earth comes first, she comes first.
Well, now we're kind of seeing her career coming first.
Yeah, I'm saying
a little bit.
That's what I was saying. Earth came first, and now that Earth is first, in her opinion,
well,
in her eyes,
in maintaining Earth first, she has to put her career.
But she's putting herself, because she's the one that's been there for 40 years. She knows what to do. She was in the rooms. She knows how to make these hard decisions.
And she doesn't trust Nancy Gow to.
But does she know how to make these hard decisions? Is the truth, because did she make the wrong call with the the transport that was filled with civilians that got 12 Marines killed? I don't know, because she rushed into the situation without knowing information.
Other option was just blindly shooting it down.
Yeah, I don't understand why the general was like super weird about it.
Well, here's the thing. If she went on there and they tactically removed Marco Naros without killing a single belter, that would keep relations with the OPA good, while also keeping public relations for her up, because oh my god, we tactically surgically took out Marco Naros and didn't kill any civilians.
Sure,
great, but
the worst case scenario happens.
That worst case scenario that's not the worst case scenario happening. Honestly, the worst case scenario was them firing a missile at the ship. And blowing it up.
Absolutely not.
Because yes, it is, because they weren't confirming that he.
No. Because if they had blown it up, there would have been no record of anything. It would have just been over. Because there would have been no leaked video sent out as the crew was getting raided. And it was a double strike, because not only did it revolutionize the Belters, because Earth raided our ship and attacked us and we're all going to die, but also on Earth morale dropped because 12 Marines got blown up in a terrorist attack.
And
it was the worst case scenario.
Important thing to know,
Marco is good.
Greg Johnson gave that. We also saw it come out, but he gave Earth the information. But he gave them the information, being unsure of the results. But the only thing he said he knew was, no matter the outcome, it was better for them than it was for Earth.
Well, it makes sense. That's like a homegrown terrorist potentially being in on a Greyhound bus going cross country, or on a train, or a plane, and then when it lands, or when it gets intercepted by your own government, your own military, and it turns out the person that you're looking for isn't on there, but just a bunch of civilians instead. That looks terrible. So it's better to have an alternative faction be the one, because then you could be like, hey, Mexico, what are you doing over there?
But
we messed up.
Like he said, it was really his only option. But like Drummer pointed out, no matter what, it still made Marco Inaros do what he wanted to do anyways.
Now,
where do you think Drummer's going?
Drummer? She might be just on a quest to do her own thing.
Yeah, what do you think?
Maybe we want to find Naomi, because she's in love with Naomi.
They're going to unite forces to take down Marcos.
Well, she's clearly feeling very conflicted. That's all we know.
Yeah, it's seeming that way, since she wants to get completely out.
Speaking of Drummer, Ashford is on his own right now. By that I mean he's not with Drummer anymore, as he hunts down Marco and Naros. One of my original predictions, which has been on this board since we started doing the board, is Ashford dies loyal to the OPA.
Hey, can we go back to calling him the Ghostblade of Callisto?
Ghostblade of Callisto.
Or Ghostblade.
Ghostblade will be
GB for sure.
I think Ghostblade will be dying, unfortunately, and the reason why is because first it was, I had the theory he just dies loyal to the belt hunting Marco. But when Drummer went to go give him the bottle of liquor, and he was like, no, you give that to me after I'm done. That's a big, a big thing for foreshadowing and death flags in TV shows and movies and books, is when a character goes to reward another character with a gift that, or something they've always talked about, like, I got you that brand new bike you've always wanted. Well, give it back to me after I win this tournament, and or after I do this, or after I come back from war. And they never, they either lose or they don't come back. And I think Ashford is not going to come back from his hunt.
See, I'm thinking, and you might be right here, because it would be a good written conclusion
And
to
then
that.
Trevor goes after him.
Well, I was going to say that I think, if anything, the Ghostblade is going to have a little bit of a Darth Vader moment where he joins the dark side, but then at the end ultimately kills Marco himself to save the day.
That's funny. Like that.
And then Drummer drinks that bottle alone out of anger because she only drinks when she's angry.
Yeah. Way's,
I think she'd be sad. I don't think she
wrote this, but Way is positioning herself to betray. I did actually. Way's positioning herself even more to betray Mercury. I think, with all the conversations they have and whatnot, I just think based on how she's been acting and what she is, Mercury has proven himself to be, dedicated to not unhinged, dedicated to his mission, which is to keep his people safe and get the Belters off in any way possible. So he's not really unhinged as much as willing to do whatever it takes. He's not like killing and lining them up and executing them. He's giving them options to leave, and when they go after him and do things like that, then he kills them.
I still feel like Amos is getting a kill shot on Mercury. Even if the conflict is between Holden and him, or maybe even Way and Mercury, I think Amos is coming in with the kill shot.
Okay. I mean, we got 2 episodes left, man.
We haven't finished all this stuff, by the way, on the board. There's a lot of stuff.
No, mine's all done. We did that previously.
We don't have to talk about all of this right now, but I mean,
we got to bring it up.
Is there other big stuff?
What do you mean? Nothing. There's been no development on any of that. That was written last episode.
Space crew gets revelation from melting moon to save everyone.
I can't believe you can read that.
I work at a doctor's office, bud. Holden needs to complete dungeon level to unlock power. Turn back.
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's been no further development.
My thing I wrote: investigator Miller is we call him Miller. He is the investigator. That's his name. He comes to us as Miller.
Yeah.
He came to somebody else. For example, if he came to Amos, it might be the girl Rocinante that he used to know.
Wait. Where are you going?
The way I'm wording this is that the way they explained it, the investigator makes molecule makes Holden see the investigator as Miller by flipping certain switches in his brain so that it appears as Miller. It could appear as a talking fucking dog in a hat for all we care, and it would still be the same purpose, doing the same thing. It's not Miller. It's a representation. It sometimes gets his personality.
We all understand that.
The reason why it's broke is because of what's happening. The water flooding the planet, as well as everything going on. The moon being destroyed. The structures around this planet are being damaged, which is interfering with what is producing the protomolecule.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. I'm gonna say just one thing. When they got to the planet, Miller worked fine.
That's what I was saying.
No, he
was talking about this before camera.
He disappeared after they shot a missile at that thing.
Yes, but all I'm trying to get at.
But that was also because Holden didn't want to talk to him.
I'm just saying inherently, I don't know if you can make that assumption because none of the machines were on yet and Miller was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not saying you're wrong and I'm not saying you're right. I'm just saying I think you got to think about like before, then, and now.
Well, it seems like the protomolecule, like the base of it is whatever that big fucking planet is inside the ring. It's
Does
like
it have to do with the fact that they moved? Wait, does it have to do with the fact that the protomolecule, like you said, was in the ship? And when they move the ship from the planet to orbit,
that might be it.
It increases.
That makes more sense.
But then what also happened is when they dipped it back in to pull the Barba Piccolo out of orbit, they kind of went a little bit lower.
That could be a great theory.
And as a result,
I like that theory. I'll support that theory.
That's operating under things that we can make. And
the transmission was maybe interrupted because of the distance between the ship, as well as the fact that they were inside of a structure already.
And it would make sense that they don't understand that because the Rocinante, they don't know that there's protomolecule in there.
I have to be so careful when I say.
Yeah, you do. Wow, this was an extended discussion. I'm pretty good to wrap this up right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us on our Expanse discussion of Season 4, Episode 8. If you do enjoy our content, make sure you do like, comment, and subscribe.
And join the Discord.
Join our Discord. We have a Discord. What that means is we have a community where you can chat with us.
Like, and press the subscribe button right here. Yeah, I don't like when they do that.
I hate that.
Yeah, right?
I just like to say that thing.
Or, look at the link right here in front of Mikey's face.
But yeah, like I said, we have a Discord channel. What that means is that we have basically
a group of people who really love talking about our shows with us, and we would love to have you to add to this discussion.
And
tell us more about the eye needle scene and Mike not being cool with an eye needle.
And on that Discord, you can also recommend
James Bond
and things like TV shows to us, movies to us, as well as we have emojis that are made from certain parts of the episodes. We've had fans ask us to turn certain faces we make into icons that they can use to comment, react in the.
What are we talking
about? Discord. You guys pick it out. I'm still talking about the Discord.
I need everyone to know about it.
Yeah. And make sure you join. The most important thing about our Discord is that there's an Expanse channel that we can't look in, where you guys can talk about our theories.
I mean, I do.
Joe can look in there because he's seen most of the show, but we can't. Me and Mike, so you guys can make fun of our theories or be like, "Oh my God, how did they get that right?"
Yeah, I'm just clairvoyant, so
definitely clairvoyant. But thanks for watching. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And goodbye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.